Hi, Len Haggerty here at New Generation Lacrosse, and just wanted to make a special note. I think today, as we're coming off the weekend of the NCAA men's quarterfinals, and where in all games the lower seed actually upset the higher seed. Certainly games like Maryland over Syracuse and then Duke over Notre Dame, which was really a close game in its own right in a 4-5 game. But nonetheless, the idea that in all teams, in all games, the higher seed beat the lower seed, and kind of just makes a note for me to want to talk to you very briefly about, you're always there to play the game, and anybody has a chance on any given day. Certainly in the area where we are at New Generation Lacrosse, there's a lot of programs that are just getting started. There's also a few programs that have been around for quite a long time in all age groups, whether it be the high school, junior high, or in the younger grade ranges. And so you have some very dominating programs and some other programs that are doing very well at growing. And so I guess the point that I'm making is that, even if you feel that you are in a program that's growing and there's a lot of different skill levels, that understanding where you're at in the game that you play, understanding how you play your game, it's important, because that in itself can go a long way in playing a team that might be a better team, so to speak, that's been around for longer, that's more experienced, has better skills, because you play the game to play the game. At higher levels, it's a win-loss situation. At lower levels, it's to get better. It's to understand how to play the game. But yeah, at any point in time, a team that may not be as experienced or may have a little less skills can still really give a more difficult team a run for their money. And so going into a game or contest where you feel that the team you're playing is better, quote unquote better, you always got to give it your own right. You always got to give it 100%. And you always got to know what your role is as a team and what you're trying to focus on, whether it's, understand your spacing and make good passes and catching the ball and win as many ground balls as you can. Stuff like that goes a long way to showing that the outcome is much better. And so just in the instance where, in the quarterfinals this past weekend where all the lower seeds won, maybe it's a situation where, you don't need to win in terms of the score of the game, but to put forth the effort and have the best game you've had yet as a team, that can go a lot further for the team as itself moving forward in a season or as a program. So I guess what I'm trying to say is play the game as hard as you can. It's why you play the game, to have fun, but you go out there to have the best experience possible and to make yourselves better. Again, I'm Len Haggerty at New Generation Lacrosse. Take care.